I welcome you to enjoy a unique theatrical venture, Raja. I now request Professor Anuranjan Dasgupta.
We are Srimati Krishna Ghosh and all others who have been sort of sensitized to participate in this program, which is a specific one actually, in view of the fact that the audience is already consecrated and it is a kind of select societies there with a Bengali ambience. I should switch over to our mother tongue. In case there is any peripheral queries, I will be there for you. আজকে মাননীয় শ্রোতৃ মণ্ডলী শ্রীমতী কৃষ্ণা বসু, আজকে যে অনুষ্ঠান হচ্ছে সেটি এই মুহূর্তে সমালোচনার ভাষায় নখাগ্র পর্যন্ত প্রাসঙ্গিক। যে সময় লেখা হয়েছে কল্পনা করুন গীতাঞ্জলি ডাকঘর, এই পর্বে লেখা হয়েছে রাজা। এই আবহে আমাদের দু একটা কথা বলতে দিন আমাকে। একটা কথা হচ্ছে এই যে ডাকঘর আমাদের তৈরি করে মৃত্যুর মধ্যে মুক্তির জন্য। উইলিয়াম আমার বন্ধু রাধিচে, যিনি আজকে অন্ধকারের রাজা, তার সঙ্গে ওটা নিয়ে অনেক আলোচনা হয়েছে। বিশেষত আলোচনা হয়েছে আন্দ্রে বাইরা বলে একজন বিশেষ বড় পরিচালক, যার কথা রাজা সুরগ্না তোমরা জানো। তিনি তার একটি ছবিতে দেখিয়েছিলেন ডাকঘরের শেষ দৃশ্য। সেই শেষ দৃশ্যের মধ্যে আছে অমল মৃত অর্থাৎ জন্মান্তরিত অমলের শরীর নক্ষত্রের আত্মার মধ্যে প্রবেশ করেছে। সে সময় এসে বলছে সুধা, ওকে বলো সুধা তোমাকে ভোলেন। এই ছবিটাকে তিনি আন্দ্রেবাইরা একটি নাৎসি ক্যাম্পে তাদের ভয়াবহ পরিচালনায় কয়েকটি শিশু, অনাথ শিশু, ইহুদি শিশু, তারা পড়াশোনা করে, তাদের নিয়ে সে তাদের ডাক্তার থাকেন এবং তিনি তারা আসন্ন মৃত্যুর পরিপ্রেক্ষিতে ডাকঘর তাদের দিয়ে অভিনয় করা। এরকম ছবি দেখে আমাদের সমস্ত সত্তার মধ্যে একটা অতীন্দ্রিয় রূপান্তর হয়ে যায়। তারপরে দেখা যাচ্ছে যে ডাকঘরের সেই মুক্তির আবহাওয়া নিয়ে চলে যাচ্ছে সেই শিশুরা কাশফুলের জঙ্গল পার হয়ে মরণ পৃথিবী থেকে মহাদিগন্তে। এই হচ্ছে একেবারেই ডাকঘরের বিশেষ বার্তা। গীতাঞ্জলি আমাদের আনন্দের দিকে নিয়ে চলে যায়, সেখানে দুঃখের, অবক্ষয়ের, কান্নার, যন্ত্রণার কোনো জায়গা থাকে না। আর ডাকঘর নিয়ে যায় মৃত্যুর সামনে মুখোমুখি হওয়ার সাহস আমাদের দেয় ডাকঘর। এবং সেখানে রাজা কি করে? রাজা আমাদের দেয় জীবনের জন্য প্রস্তুত হওয়ার। আজকে আমরা যখন দেখি যে আমাদের একটা পণ্য সংস্কৃতির একটা আবহাওয়ায় ধনের বাটে, মানের বাটে, রূপের হাটে দলে দলে গো তারা মলে চলে যাচ্ছে। আমি বলছি না যে মল মানেই খুব একটা মলিন ব্যাপার, কিন্তু তখন চোখ যে ওদের ছুটে চলে যোগ্য। এই যাদের চোখ ছুটে চলছে তাদের বলছেন তুমি দেখো অন্ধকারের রাজাকে, সে হচ্ছে শান্ত, সুন্দর, সমাহিত, শিকড়িত। ব্রহ্ম কমলের মতন সে ফুটে রয়েছে, তাকে পেলেই সব পাওয়া হয়। এই যে তৈরি তাকে দেখবার জন্য যে প্রস্তুতি, সেই প্রস্তুতিটা আমাদের রাজা অর্জন করতে শেখায়। 1920 থেকে 30 পর্যন্ত ফরাসি দেশে, জার্মানি দেশে যখন ধন্যবাদ আসছে, সে সময় এই নাটক কিং অফ দি ডার্ক চেম্বার, তার ইংরেজি ভাষান্তর আপনারা সবাই জানেন, সবার দৃষ্টি খুলে দিয়েছিল। সেখানে রবীন্দ্রনাথ গিয়ে তাদের ইউরোপকে দেখাতে শিখেছিলেন কাকে সুন্দর বলে, কাকে সত্য বলে। এই জায়গায় আরেকটা তথ্য আপনাদের আমি দিতে চাই। তথ্যটি অত্যন্ত বিস্ময়কর। যখন রবীন্দ্রনাথ এই নাটক লিখছেন, তিনি একটা নন্দন তাত্ত্বিকের লেখা পড়েন। এর নামটা খুব ভারী, তারা আলেকজান্ডার গটলিব। এই ভদ্রলোক, তার শেষ নামটা হচ্ছে পাউসেকার। তিনি দেখিয়েছিলেন আমরা যাকে সুন্দর বলি সে কিন্তু ক্ষণস্থায়ী। আমরা দেখলাম একজন অভিনেতাকে দেখলাম এবং পর্দার মধ্য থেকেই সে ক্রমশ নশ্বর হয়ে যায়, ক্ষয়ে যেতে থাকে, ব্যবহৃত হয়ে নষ্ট হয়ে যায়। কিন্তু বাউঙ্গা আছেন, এই দার্শনিক দেখিয়েছেন যে সুন্দর হচ্ছে তাই যে আমাদের চৈতন্যকে সন্তুষ্ট করে। আমরা রাস্তায় যেতে যেতে দেখছি একটি কিশোর একটি বিপন্ন মানুষকে বাঁচাচ্ছে। সে হয়তো দেখতে খুব সুন্দর নয় বাইরের দিক থেকে, কিন্তু সুন্দর আসলে। এইখান থেকে এসছে এস্থেটিক্স কথাটা। এস্থেটিক্স মানে খুব সুকুমার কান্তি একজন অভিনেতা বেরিয়ে যাচ্ছেন বা অভিনেত্রী, একেবারেই নয়। সেজন্য সুরঙ্গমা বলছে সুদর্শনাকে, লোকে যাকে সুন্দর বলে তিনি সেরকম সুন্দর নন, তিনি আরেক রকম সুন্দর। সুন্দর হচ্ছে তাই রবীন্দ্রনাথ যার থেকে অর্জন করেছিলেন, সুন্দর হচ্ছে তাই যা আমাদের দীক্ষিত করে, আমরা চমকে উঠি, আমাদের অন্ধবধির চৈতন্য যখন উন্মিলিত হয়, সেটাই হচ্ছে সুন্দর। আজকে আমাদের এই সুন্দরকে দেখার প্রয়োজন হয়েছে। আজকে আমাদের এই সময় এসেছে যখন আমরা শুধুমাত্র বাণিজ্যিক বিপণনের মধ্যে যেন হারিয়ে না যাই সেদিকে একটু সচেতন হয়েছি। সেই জন্য আমি বলেছিলাম আজকে আমার মৃতকথনের আগে যে এটা হচ্ছে সম্পূর্ণ নক্ষত্র পর্যন্ত আধুনিক। আমি কথা দিতে পারি যে আজকের প্রাণ পুরুষ দেবাশিস আমার ছাত্র, সে যে আয়োজন করেছে, আপনারা যখন পেরিয়ে যাবেন হল থেকে, আপনাদের মধ্যে কিন্তু একটা অমূর্ত সৌন্দর্যের আশা এসে যাবে। আমি আপনাদের কথা দিচ্ছি। আমার কোনো উপায় নেই, আমার একটা অনুষ্ঠান আছে, আমাকে চলে যেতে হবে, কিন্তু দেবাশিস কথা দিয়েছি আমাকে ভিডিও সংস্করণ দেবে। আরেকটা কথা আমি বলার, সেটা হচ্ছে যে রবীন্দ্রনাথের নাটক অনেক সময় কিন্তু মানে বিশেষত হিন্দি ছবির যে মারামারি টাকা আছে তার থেকে ভীষণভাবে মুক্ত। গিরিশ কার্নাড কিছুদিন আগে বলে গিয়েছিলেন কলকাতায়, নাটক যেগুলো নয় এখানে তো কোনো অ্যাকশন নেই। তিনি যখন এটা বলেছিলেন, তিনি এডওয়ার্ড জনসনের সেই অভিযোগ পুনরুক্ত করেছিলেন। এডওয়ার্ড জনসন বলেছিলেন যে রবীন্দ্রনাথের নাটকগুলো ভেহিকল অফ আইডিয়া অ্যান্ড নট অফ অ্যাকশন। শুধু কতগুলো আইডিয়ারই মাধ্যম, কিন্তু অ্যাকশন তাতে নেই। এবং এই যে অদ্ভুত রকম অগভীর উক্তি, তার প্রতিবাদে লেখা হয়েছে রাজা, যেখানে অ্যাকশন দিয়ে নয়, গান দিয়ে, হাত দিয়ে দ্বার খুলব না গো, গান দিয়ে দ্বার খোলা। আমরা যারা এই পরিবর্তমান একটা অদ্ভুত ভারতবর্ষে এখন বাস করছি, যেটা না প্রাচীন ভারতবর্ষ না ভবিষ্য ভারত, সেখানে আমাদের মূল্যবোধ গুলি দ্রবীভূত হয়ে গেছে। সেখানে আমরা সমস্ত শারীরিক প্রক্রিয়ায় আমরা নিজেদের বন্ধুর কাছে আমাদের প্রেমিকের কাছে, আমাদের যারা শুভার্থী তাদের কাছে নিজেদের প্রমাণ করতে চাই। রাজা নাটকের মর্মার্থ হচ্ছে যে অনুভূতির সঞ্চার, সেটাই হচ্ছে শাশ্বতের ভিত্তি। আজকে আমার দেবাশিসকে কৃতজ্ঞতা, আপনাদের কৃতজ্ঞতা, আপনারা এসছেন এবং দেবাশিস এত একটা মহৎ পার্বণ যাপন করলেন। নমস্কার।
And I thank all of you who have come forward to watch this event and encourage us. Please watch Raja.
Rabindranath Tagore completed writing Raja in November 1910. It was duly published in January 1911 and it was first performed in the March of the same year. Now Tagore, who was also the author and director of the play, managed to do a double role, that of Raja and Thakurda. Now how did he manage to do that? Well, he could, because Raja, or the king, never made a personal appearance on the stage. Only his voice is heard. Interestingly, Raja is one of the earliest political plays where citizens deliberate on the nature of ideal governance. As early as 1910, Tagore managed to insert the concept of democracy in this play. The first decade of the 20th century was also a time when Tagore was actively and directly involved in social and political activism. His future political ideology was being shaped through hands-on experience in public life. Gora, which is a novel of the same time, and the play Raja, bear and reflect his political convictions. Apart from the political content, Raja is also remarkable for its deep philosophical theme. It attempts to grapple with life and to confront the extremes of both happiness and suffering. In the first decade of the 20th century, Tagore had a series of personal victims. His wife, his daughter, his youngest son, as well as his father, died in quick succession. So did a few of his closest associates. So this was the time when he was trying to come to terms with the nature of sorrow, separation, and mortality. All this made him look intense. Tagore discovered his personal God, a concept that does not conform to any particular religion. His God is unsurpassed in ruthlessness and kindness. The poems of Gitanjali, Gitali, and Gitimallo all reflect this personal concept of God. He's the terrible, the ruthless, the unmoving, the friend and the lover, all in one. In Raja, the main characters, Queen Sudarshana, Shurangama, Thakurda and Vikram, all try and discover this God through a series of sufferings. While Shurangama and Thakurda have already suffered and known the Raja, Queen Sudarshana and Vikram are yet to do that. The play is all about the transformation and the final realization of these two characters. Tagore had written an English version of the play and called it The King of the Dark Chamber, which was published in the year 1914. He also wrote a more abridged version called Aurobratum. Today's production is based on all the three texts and has been translated afresh. This is the first multimedia production of Raja involving both video and live action.
To get away from them, won't you keep even one room dark?
Why should there be darkness anywhere?
Otherwise, you would neither recognize light, nor would you recognize darkness.
No, I want light. I have become impatient for light. Surrender, I will give you this necklace if you get some light one day.
But what is my power, my queen? How can I bring light where he wishes to keep dark?
My, what devotion. And I came to know that the king had punished your father. Is that true?
Yes, it is. My father was a gambler, and every youth of this kingdom used to gather at our home and drink, gamble.
And what did you do?
My queen, it seems you already know. I was on the path of the fallen. My father had put me on that path intentionally, and I had no mother.
So then the king, he banished your father. Weren't you angry?
Oh, I was mad with rage. I wished somebody would kill the king.
And then he took you away from your father. Where did he keep you?
Who knows? Who knows where he kept me? But oh, how terrible it was. As if needles used to pierce me and fires burn.
Why? Why did you feel so much pain?
For I
comes to me in darkness, and he leaves also in darkness. How many people I have asked, but no one says anything clearly. Is it as if there is something they all hide?
To tell you the truth, my queen, I won't be able to explain properly. Is he beautiful? No. He is not what the world calls beautiful.
What do you mean? He is not beautiful?
No, my queen, no. To call him beautiful would actually lessen his beauty.
Everything you say is the same. Nothing can be really understood.
What can I do, my queen? Everything really cannot be explained. When I was young, I had seen many men in my father's house whom I used to call beautiful. Till today, I haven't been able to forget how they had toyed with my days and nights, my joys and sorrows. Is my king like them? Beautiful? No, never.
He is not beautiful?
That is what I'll say. Beautiful he is not. And because he is not beautiful, he is so extraordinary, so astonishing. When they had snatched me away from my father and had taken me to him, he seemed terrible. My entire mind and body was so hostile that I didn't want to look at him even from the corner of my eyes. But now, when every morning I go to him to pay my regards, I cannot lift my eyes from the ground beneath his feet. And I feel as if this is enough for me. My eyes have been blessed. Earlier, I was horrified by him. But today he's the source of my joy. I tell him, you're my storm, you're my grief, you are my death. Finally, you are my bliss.
I really can't understand anything that you say. Yet, I like so much to listen to you. But like it or not, I shall definitely look at it. yours.
You will have it, my queen, you will. Now that you're so restless to look at him, your entire mind and heart is completely preoccupied with that single desire to see him. The moment you abandon that, everything will be easy on its own.
Despite being just a maid, how is it so easy for you? And in spite of being a queen, I cannot do this.
It's only because I'm a maid that it has become so easy for me. When he had entrusted me with the responsibility of this dark room and said, Surangama, your only task is to prepare this room every day. I had accepted his order with due respect, and never did I thought of asking him to give me the job of bringing light to the already lit rooms. That is why the strength to obey his commands awakened on its own without any obstacle. There, my queen. He's coming. Please go and open the door.
In the darkness of this room, I can't see anything clearly. Who knows where the door is? Surangama, if you know everything here, please open them for me. Why don't you show yourself to me in the light?
One can see 1,000 things in the light. Do you want to see me mixed with all of them? In this pitch darkness, there is nothing else but me. Why can't I stay that way to you? Your one and only.
Everybody can see you. And in spite of being the queen, will I not be able to do so?
Who's told you that he can? Those who are stupid just feel they can.
Let that be. But you must show yourself to me.
You'll not be able to bear it. You'll become miserable.
What did you say? I will not be able to bear it? How handsome, how wonderful you are. I can feel that even in this darkness and in the light I will not be able to bear it. When your veena plays outside, I feel I myself am the song of that veena. When your scented robes touch my body, I feel as if every part of it is dissolved in the profound happiness in the air. And yet I will not be able to bear it if I see you. How can you say that?
Stop the flashing.
Don't you imagine me in any form?
Yes, certainly, I do. Otherwise, how else would I have survived?
How have you seen me then?
Not in any one way. Not in any one way. When the first rains appear on the edges of the horizon, and the boundaries of the forest grow dense with dark-laden clouds, I sit quietly and I think, my king must look like them, floating down like them, enveloping me like them, cooling my eyes like them filling my heart to the brim. His eyelids as dark as their shadows, his smile submerged deep in their denseness. That's great. And then, when autumn sets in, and all the veils fly far away from the skies, you look as if, after a bath, you're walking down a path in your forest of chiffons. Around your neck is a garland of jasmine. Your chest is smeared with sandalwood. On your head is a turban of light white cloth, and your eyes focused beyond the horizon. It is then that I feel as if you're a friend in all my journeys, that if I travel with you, the golden gates in every direction will fling open, and in that whiteness I'll enter a palace. And if I cannot do that, I will sit quietly by my window, sighing deeply. The bottom of my heart will day in and day out weep deep inside. Weep for the pathways to those unknown forests, to the scent of unsmelled flowers. And today it's spring, and the entire forest is resplendent with colors. I see you with your ears bejeweled with rings and your arms with bracelets. You're wearing a robe of crimson, holding a branch of Ashoka, and with every score of music, every rhythm and tan, the golden strings of your veena resound excitedly.
Really? But if you can see so many wonderful images, then why do you want to negate them all and look at just one particular image? And suppose that was not what you wanted, wouldn't all get lost?
No, never. Never. It would most certainly be what my heart had wanted.
Only if your heart is like him and he become like your heart. First, let that happen.
I really mean it. In this darkness, when I cannot see you, and yet I know that you are there. Sometimes I tremble with a strange kind of fear.
So what is wrong with such fear? If love does not contain fear, love's very taste gets diluted.
Oh well. Let me ask you too. Can you see me in this darkness?
Yes, certainly I can.
But how can you see? Okay. What is it that you see?
I can see as if all the darkness of endless skies, going round and round, attracted by the force of my happiness, has pulled in the brilliance of galaxies of stars and has assumed a form and stand, a form which has the meditation of how many eons, the passions of how many skies, the bounties of how many seasons.
So much beauty in me. When I hear it from your lips, my heart swells up. But yet I cannot believe it, because I haven't seen it in myself.
One cannot see in one's own mirror. Images get reduced. If you could look in my mind, then you would know how big you really are. Inside my heart, you have become my equal. Over there, where you are, aren't you just you?
Go on. Go on speaking. All that you say is music to my ears like an eternal song, as if life after life I have been hearing it. Was it you who had sung it, and only me to whom you had sung? Or was there someone far greater, far more beautiful than me? This radiant beauty that you speak of, is it in me, or is it in you? The way that you should see me, just show me once, for one single moment, Is there nothing called darkness to you, which is why I fear you with this unknown fear? This darkness which is like solid black steel, which hangs over me like sleep, like a swoon, like death. Does it mean nothing to you? No, then we can never meet. We can never meet in this place. Never. Never here. Never. But where I can see birds and animals, earth and rock, trees and plants, only there will I meet you.
Very well, you will. But remember that you will have to recognize me all by yourself. No one will help you. And even if someone does, how can you trust them?
I know I will recognize you. Amongst hundreds and thousands, I will recognize you. I know I will.
There is a festival today. The festival of the full moon of spring. Please stand on the roof of your palace and look. There will be thousands in my garden. Try to find me amongst them.
But you will show yourself amongst them, won't you?
Yes, I will. Again and again, and from every side, I will. Surangama,
Yes, my lord.
today is the festival of the full moon of spring.
What do I have to do?
Today is your day of adornment, not of work. Today you have to add to the happiness in my garden of flowers.
So will it be, my lord.
Your queen wants to see me with her eyes today.
But where will she see you?
Where music of the flutes will fill the air, where pollen from the flowers will fly and pervade. In that moonlight, where light will embrace shadows, in that grove of ours in the south.
But will it be possible to see there in such hide and seek, where there's so much excitement in the air and everything throbs so? Won't the eyes get dazzled?
The queen has become inquisitive, curious.
But there are thousands and thousands of things to make one curious. Will you blend with them to satisfy her curiosity? You are not that kind of a Raja. My queen, your curiosity will have to return defeated and weeping.
Hey boys, today you'll have to compete with the south winds. It won't do to lag behind. Today we shall go flooding all the roads with our songs. People Hidaya Dorai Dola Esho he, Esho he, Esho he Amar Boshondo Esho Aji Dokkino Duar Gola Aji Dokkino Duar Gola Aji Dokkino Duar Gola Aji Dokkino Duar People Hidaya Dorai Dola Esho he, Esho he, wherever you look at.
Is this what you call the festival of your great king?
Yes, of course. We do call it that.
In our country, the most humble of the chieftains go about with far more pomp and grandeur than this.
Right. Indeed. They feel deprived if they cannot get themselves recognized.
And what about that unseen king you all speak of?
Yes, what about him? Well, if we don't recognize him, we will deprive ourselves. So, what have you done to make him known to the people?
Yes, what have you done?
Well, we are trying to sing with him, like this wonderful breeze that's blowing from the south, like this flowering of these mango buds. If you can strike the right chord, it's possible to know him from inside.
Yes! Up to know him from within us! Haven't your bosses had professionals to play the drums and drums?
Yes, yes.
Professionals.
Where are the musicians?
Yes, all the responsibility is yours. Of course. What celebration with hired men?
Yes.
What are we doing here? Come on, boys. Let's join and sing.
Just see Bhadroshan Bhai. The fact is that these people never had a king at all. They have merely kept that rumor alive.
Yes, I too have felt that way. In all countries, whenever they see their king, the very souls of the people keep on trembling with fright, like heaving bamboo leaves. And over here, one cannot find the king even if you search for him. Whatever be it, if even without reason once or twice he rivets his eyes and commands, behead this fellow, then also we could have felt that yes, we have something like a king.
No. But the way order prevails everywhere in this country, this couldn't be if there was no king. Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing
Is
at
this
me?
what you've come to think after living in a country of kings for so long?
Yes.
If rules were to exist, what would have been the need for kings?
Just
the need
listen
for
to me.
king?
Just you people, just listen to me. You people.
What?
Just look at this. Today, today, so many people are all making merry together. If there was no king, they wouldn't be able to meet like this at all.
Oh, Madhav.
What?
You are avoiding the basic point.
What am I about?
There is an order that I can see.
Yes, I can see.
The celebration is going on. That is also clearly visible.
Yes.
But where is the king?
Where is the
Just
king?
listen to me.
Have you seen him anywhere?
Just
You've
listen
seen
to me.
him anywhere.
Just listen to me.
Just tell me.
Just tell me this.
Just tell me.
Just you
Have you
people,
seen?
just listen to me. What I am saying is that you people, you people, know of countries where the king is visible, but inside the country, tell me,
Inside the country what?
Inside the country, there is no evidence of him whatsoever, and only chaos rules there. But hey, you people, just look at his face.
Why do you beat around the bush, mother?
I am not beating around the bush.
Why don't you just reply to the basic question of Virasat in a yes or no? Have you seen the king or have you not?
Understand my point? Just
Have you
Let
seen
it
the
be
king or
by
have you not?
Bhadroshan. Even his faculty of logic has become like this country's. And now that he can see, even without eyes, he cannot be trusted anymore. Maybe if he's made to stay without food for some days, then his mind can become clear like ordinary people.
Just understand my point, yes, just understand my point.
এসো বনমল্লিকা ফুলছে, এসো হে, এসো হে, এসো হে, মৃদু মধুর মদির দেশে, এসো পাগল হাওয়ার দেশে, মৃদু মধুর মদির দেশে, এসো পাগল হাওয়ার দেশে, তোমার করা উত্তরীয় তুমি আকাশে উড়াই দিও। এসো হে, এসো হে, এসো হে, আমার বসন্ত এসো, আজি দক্ষিণ দুয়ার।
Babuda, let your song be. There's one thing that's pinching my heart today.
Well, 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 well. What is it? Let's see.
This time, people from so many countries have come.
Yes.
And they all sing. All that we see is so good. But why don't we see the king anywhere?
Yes, Thakurda. We are not able to reply to them. In our country, this huge void remains.
Yes, Thakurda, you have to admit this. This one huge void remains.
Yes, Thakurda. We have to admit this. Void. Well, actually in our country, because the king is not seen in one place, the entire kingdom is fully packed with kings. And you call that a void? He has made each and every one a king.
King?
Yes? Why, you don't remember that song? We are all kings in the kingdom of our king. আমরা সবাই রাজা, আমরা সবাই রাজা, আমাদের এই রাজার রাজত্বে, নইলে মোদের রাজার সঙ্গে মিলব কি সত্যে। আমরা সবাই রাজা, আমরা সবাই রাজা, আমাদের এই রাজার রাজত্বে, নইলে মোদের রাজার সঙ্গে মিলব কি সত্যে। আমরা সবাই রাজা, আমরা যা খুশি তাই করি, তবু তার খুশিতেই চলি। আমরা যা খুশি তাই করি, তবু তার খুশিতেই চলি। মোরা নই বাধা নই ঠাসের রাজা, ঠাসের নইলে মোদের রাজার সঙ্গে মিলব কি সত্যে। আমরা সবাই রাজা, রাজা সবাই দেন মান, সে মান আপনি দিলে মান। নইলে মোদের রাজার সঙ্গে মিলব কি সত্যে। আমরা সবাই রাজা, আমরা চলবো আপন মতের শেষে মিলব তারই পথে। আমরা চলবো আপন মতের শেষে মিলব তারই পথে। মোরা মরব না কেউ বিফলতার বিষম গর্তে, নইলে মোদের রাজার সঙ্গে মিলব কি সত্যে। আমরা সবাই রাজা। Sends it remains untouched. The little glow of the sun that you find burning in the lamp cannot withstand a small puff. But if thousands get together and blows at the sun, what happens? What happens? The sun remains unfaded. Actually, the man of my soul is in my soul. He is in my eyes, he is in my heart, and therefore I can see him anywhere and everywhere. আমার প্রাণের মানুষ আছে প্রাণে, তাই হেরি তাই সকলখানে। প্রাণের মানুষ আছে প্রাণে, তাই হেরি তাই সকলখানে। আছে সে নয়ন তারা, আছে সে নয়ন তারায়, আলো ধারায় তাই না হারায়। ওগো তাই দেখি তাই যেথায় সেথায় তাই না। প্রাণের মানুষ আছে প্রাণে, তাই হেরি তাই সকলখানে। প্রাণের মানুষ আছে প্রাণে, তাই হেরি তাই সকলখানে। আমি তার মুখের কথা শুনবো বলে গেলাম কোথায়, আমি তার মুখের কথা শুনবো বলে গেলাম কোথায়। হলো না, হলো না, আজ ফিরে এসে নিজের দেশে, ফিরে এসে নিজের দেশে। এই যে শুনি, শুনি তাহার বাণী আপন গানে। প্রাণের মানুষ আছে প্রাণে, তাই হেরি তাই সকলখানে। প্রাণের মানুষ আছে প্রাণে, তাই হেরি তাই সকলখানে। প্রাণের মানুষ আছে প্রাণে। king of this country of ours. Has this man gone mad or what? When does the king of this country ever come out in the streets along with his soldiers, proclaiming him so loudly? Today all majesty shall not remain concealed. He will proclaim and he will celebrate himself today.
Is that really true, dear man?
Yes, look, his flag is flying. Indeed, it's true. That really is a flag. Can't you see a king should fly on that flag? Yes! It really is a king should fly. He did not lie. And it is so dazzlingly red. Okay then, now do you believe what we had said?
No, sir. I never disbelieved you. It was just Puma who had created all this confusion. I've not said a word.
It feels he is an anti-Kumbha, an empty vessel, which is why he makes so much sound. Who is he? Who is he to you all?
Nobody.
He is the younger brother of the father-in-law
Of the headman of our village, and he lives in another locality.
His face resembles that of the brothers of fathers-in-law, and his wig, that too is out of the same mold. After much suffering, my wit has become like this, folks. Just the other day, out of nowhere, a king had emerged with 345 shrees affixed to his name. And resounding attire, he had gone around the city. Didn't I follow him all over? How many offerings I had made to him. How much I had served him. In the end, I had almost sold my home. But in the end, where did his kingliness vanish? When people began asking for counties and estates, he couldn't find a single auspicious day. And when it came to collecting revenues from us, the most inauspicious of day had never stood in his way. Okay, Kumbho, do you say that our king to a fake like him? No, please don't get angry, sir. I bow to you and kindly too much and apologize. I'm ready to move as far as you order me to stand. Okay, form a line and keep standing. The king is coming. Praise the king. Make the king triumph. Praise the king. Make the king triumph.
Come here, come here. One day, you will die because of your insolent big mouth.
Yes. This is not the fault of my tongue, but the fault of my fate. When the fake king had appeared, I have not uttered a single word, and like an exceedingly faithful man, I had almost brought about my destruction. And when probably now the real king has appeared, all those loose words had escaped from my mouth. Isn't this just fate?
This is how I take it. Whether the king is real or fake, we have to accept him.
Can we recognize the king that we argue on this?
Yes. Look, it's like pelting stones in the dark. The more you pelt, one or the other will hit. So I pay my respect to all of them.
Yes, I also pay my respect to all of them.
If one of them is true, then I will profit.
And even if it's not, what is there to lose?
Yes. Had those only been stones, there was nothing to worry. But they are precious. If one spends them foolishly, one could be bankrupt. Praise the king. Praise the king. Praise the king. Praise the king. Look! The king is coming! What? The king just came like a king! What a face! Like a doll made of cream! What do you think now? He does look nice! He just might be one. As if the king has been cast in a mold. One fears he might melt in the sun. Praise the king! May the king triumph! 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 I am standing here since morning. Please have mercy. Oh, it's all so confusing. Let me go and call Thakurda.
It's the king. It's the king. Come and see. Come, come, come.
Please remember this, O king, that I am the grandson of Udayadatta from Kushalivastu, and my name is Viraj Datta. I came running the moment I heard that the king has arrived. I never believed anything anyone said. I accepted you before anyone else did.
Just look at him. I am standing here since early morning when the crows had not woken up. Where were you at that time? Oh, king. I am Bhadrashan from Vikram's colleague. Please remember this devotee.
I'm extremely pleased by your devotion.
Oh, Emperor! Our wants are many. We haven't ever seen you, so who could we complain to?
Well, all your wants will be taken care of.
Praise the king! May the king triumph! 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 Oh man, it will not do to fall behind. If I mix up in the crowd, then how will the king be able to see me? Oh.
Look! Just see, I got that Narottam is up too. So many of us are standing here since morning, but got loose from where he saw the hand fan, and I started fanning the king.
That is indeed so. That man is really impudent.
That man should be forcefully caught and revoked. Does it deserve standing beside the king?
Will the king not understand this much? Such over-reverence.
Yes.
Praise the king! May the king triumph! May the king! Through this street, Thakurda, does one become a king just by passing through the street?
No, I mean, we saw him very clearly with our eyes. Not one, not two, but all those people lining both the sides of the street saw him.
That is why it is so suspicious. When does my Raja promenade, dazzling the eyes of the people on the two sides of the road?
But suppose he wishes so today. Can that be known?
Yes, it can. It can be known. My Raja's wishes are constant. It doesn't change every moment.
But Thakurda, what should I say? Absolutely like a doll made of cream he was. I felt I should protect him in the shade with my whole body.
When did you become so intelligent? My Raja, a doll made of cream. And you will protect him with your shade.
Whatever you say, Thakurda, whatever you say. He is so handsome to look at. Today so many have gathered here. I could find not one like him.
If he was my king, he wouldn't have noticed him at all.
But then
I saw his flag also.
What did you see on the flag?
A flag on which King Shuk flowers were painted. Absolutely dazzled the eyes, they did.
My Raja's flag has got a lotus flower and a thunderbolt painted in the middle.
But people say that in this festival, the king has come out.
He has indeed, but there is no lights, no music, no soldiers, nothing.
Does it mean no one can recognize him?
Well, maybe just a few can.
Oh. Oh. Few can. Few. Thakurda, I guess whoever can gets anything he wants.
No, no. He never wants anything. Kumbho, it is not for the beggar to recognize a king. It is a petty beggar that mistakes a prosperous beggar to be his king.
Abuja, that we don't have a king, we'll tell this 200 times.
Yes, we'll tell this 200 times. Only 200 times? What is the use of such strenuous restraint? Why don't you say it 500 times?
For how long? For how long will you fool the people with the false charm of the king?
I myself have charmed too. Yeah.
We'll go around everywhere in this country and tell each and everyone that we don't have a king. We don't have a king. We don't have a king.
With whom would you quarrel, my dear? Your king doesn't catch you by the ear and say that I am here. On the contrary, he says that you are there. All that he has are for you only.
See, we are going around the streets and screaming that we don't have a king. If there be a king, let him do what he can.
Yes, let him do what he can.
He'll do nothing. He'll do nothing at all.
Thakurda, my 25-year-old son died of 7 days of fever. If there was a proper king in this country, would there have been such untimely deaths?
See, you still have 2 sons left. Look at me. I have lost all my 5 sons, one after another. And not one is left. So what? I've lost my sons, but because of that, should I pick up a quarrel with the Raja and lose him too? Am I that stupid?
In those homes where there is no food, what is the use of a king over there?
Yes, you are right. You are right. Then go and discover that plentiful king of abundance. If you sit at home and wail and shout slogans, he will not show up.
But Thakurda, what kind of a justice a king has? That our mother...
Yes, the Madhav of ours. He swears by the king. But his home is in such a condition that even bats and mice find it difficult to live there.
Look at me. I have been working in his gates for such a long time. And not for one day I have been rewarded by one peasant. So what? So what? That is what I am proud of. Does one give reward to a friend? Jakna paer tolar mati, tumi tokhon dhorbe aati, tule niye dolabe koi kahu dolar dole.
show his face even to us.
I mean, I don't understand. How does the king of this place rule this country? The festival is in the king's own garden, and yet there is no restriction upon ordinary men, and that is disgusting.
It would have been proper to have created for us a totally exclusive place.
We'll do that ourselves with our force.
Seeing all this, one suspects that maybe there is no king at all. And it's just a bluff that goes around, on and on.
Yeah, that might be. That might be. But Queen Sudarshana. Queen Sudarshana can be seen.
And
And
we have to see.
we have to see her.
I'm not inquisitive for someone who cannot be seen. But if we were to return without seeing someone who's so worthy of being seen, we'll feel deprived.
Vijay. Let us then try out a trick.
A trick is a great thing, provided we don't get caught in it ourselves.
Who are they? I mean, who are these people? Shouting. Are they all clowns dressed like a king? Who are they? Who are they?
He could be the Raja of a village.
Of which country is your king?
This country! He has come out to be part of this festival!
What did he say? This country's king has come out?
Well, then we'll have to go back to our kingdoms after just seeing him. But what about our other attraction?
Ah, Vasu, don't bother. Just because this country doesn't have an actual king, anybody who wants to introduce himself as a king without any fear at all. Can't you see he has dressed himself up so ostentatiously, eh?
Well, he does look nice. He has a nice face, it could be fool the eye.
Eyes can be fooled, Vasu. But if only you look carefully and closely, there's no chance of a mistake. Okay, see, in front of all of you, I shall expose his bluff. Okay? Praise the king, may the king triumph. 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 Praise the king, may the king.
Welcome, welcome, O kings. I hope there was nothing lacking in your reception.
Not at all,
Nothing at all, nothing at all.
And whatever little that was lacking has been made up by the audience of your lordship.
I do not normally show myself, but since you're my dependents, I have come to meet you once.
Such grace! Such exquisite grace! Oh, such excessive favor it's very difficult to bear.
Well, I shall not stay for long.
Of course. Of course, I had known this from my past experience, and neither did I sense his intention of staying here for long either.
Meanwhile, if there be any special requests...
Oh, there really is, King! There really is. But, I feel very hesitant in front of all of your attendants, so can you please...
For a while, you shall all go and stand at a distance.
Praise the king, may the king triumph. Praise the king, may the king triumph. Praise the king, may the king triumph. Praise the king, may the king triumph.
I hope you can talk to me about your request now without any hesitation.
Yes, okay. I can. And I will talk to you without any hesitation. But you shall not have the slightest of hesitation to understand.
No, do not harbor any such misgiving.
Okay, fine. Lower your head, touch your head to the ground and pay homage to each one of us. Come on. Come on!
Do it.
Come on! Fast, come on!
I can see in this royal camp of mine, my servants must have served the Varuni wine with a free hand.
King of imposters. It is only to you to whom whatever you call this Varuni wine has been served freely. That is the reason you are in the condition of rolling in the dust. Got it?
Our king, such humor doesn't befit royalty.
Those who have the right to humor are standing ready. They are standing ready close by. So down! This is Sir! Are you running?
Look, this is not necessary.
It's not necessary.
I can see all of you here are worthy of my reverence. My head is bowing on its own. There's no need to resort to any sharper method to pull me to the ground.
Okay, Vijay. Okay, come on.
Since you all have recognized me, I recognize you all. Please do accept my homage. And now, if you kindly permit me to escape, I shall not without any delay.
Wait!
Why should you escape? Why should you escape, O king? Please don't escape. Why should you escape? We are going to coronate you as the king of this country. Ha! Let us only leave after this jest has been done with. Happy? 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 Okay, now, fine. Now, you tell me, do you actually have a group of men who are
Yes, I have. When the crowd were not too many in the group, the people grew suspicious of me. But as the crowd increased, suspicion lessened, and the crowd finally got so enchanted by their own numbers that I did not have to exert at all.
Oh, nice indeed. Very nice. From now on, we are going to assist our land. But in return, you have to do something for us.
Whatever order you offer or give, and in fact this crown that you've given, I shall always honor with reverence.
We do not want anything else. We only want to see Queen Sudarshana.
Yes.
It is only this that you'll have to get done.
There shall not be lack of any effort within my capacity.
We do not trust your capacity. You have to do exactly as per our plans. You'll have to operate exactly as we say. And don't you dare make any mistake.
Nothing at all! Nothing at all!
Good, King. The palace of Queen Sudarshana is right in the middle of the royal gardens, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes, my king! It's there!
You have to set fire to that garden. And in the confusion, I shall achieve my objective.
Nothing on the contrary shall happen.
Ah, are you nervous? Master Singh is nervous. I mean, he's needlessly careful. Look, this country doesn't have an actual king. So why are you nervous? Hold it. Huh? The fire shall be my matchmaker. I shall create a disaster and cross
gots over it.
Oh, King, you shall be able to get over it, but I'm an ordinary person now. I'm not able to get over it at all.
That's not impossible. But how does it matter? It's enough that an ordinary person has become useful. After that, whether he lives, whether he dies, it's not even worth discussing. It's not even worth thinking. Oh, what happened? What happened? Are you crying? Aren't you laughing? Oh dear. Oh, he's crying. Master is crying. Oh no, get up, get up, get up. Get up, get up, get up. Get up.
Rohini, have you ever met my king?
You know, I have heard it said that he has shown himself to all his subjects, but very few have recognized him. That is why whenever my heart begins to beat wild and fast, I immediately begin to believe that perhaps that is my king. It is never so. And later I realize that I've been mistaken.
You all can be mistaken, but I am the queen, and he, after all, is my king.
But he has shown you so much honor. Tell me, why would he delay in revealing himself to you?
Miss Rohini, have you found out everything about him?
Of course I have. I've asked so many people, and they've all told me that he is the king.
Yes, but king of which country?
Oh, why ours, of course.
Are you talking of that person on whose head that umbrella of flowers is held?
Yes, the one on whose flag the kingship flower is painted.
I had recognized him immediately. On the contrary, it was you who had doubts. Now do one thing. Take this garland and go give it to him.
But what if he asks me who this beautiful garland is from?
You don't have to give him any reply. He'll immediately understand. He was thinking that I would be able to recognize him. I'm not letting him go without telling him. He has been recognized. My heart is so aroused today. This has never happened before. Surandama, you speak of mistakes. You all can be mistaken, but I never. I am the queen, and he, after all, is my king.
Who? Who do you think is the king?
On whose head that umbrella of flowers is held.
On whose flag that red kingship is painted?
I had recognized him immediately. Why? Do you have doubts?
He is not your king. I know that fellow.
Who is he?
He is Subarna. He's a gambler.
Don't tell lies. Everybody is calling him king. As if you know better.
He has hypnotized everybody with false promises. As soon as that spell breaks, they'll fail in regret.
What insufferable arrogance. As if you know him more than I.
If I was arrogant, I would have never known him.
I've sent my garland to him.
What? You have sent your garland to him? Oh, that garland will spit venom on you like a serpent.
How dare you curse me? Go away from here and never show your face to me again.
to color those kings as well.
Kings! Oh, Thakurda! Who could go near them?
What?
Do you know, Thakurda? They all kept standing straight within their enclosures.
Oh, no. They missed all the fun. Couldn't you color them even a little? You should have entered by force.
Oh, Thakurda, their red color is of such a different tint. Yes, their eyes are red. The turbans of their soldiers are red. And from what I saw of their open swords, if we would have moved any nearer, they would have colored us in that ultimate red.
You did well by not going any nearer. They are punished by being banished from the society. You should keep a distance from them.
Yes.
So, did you have a good time?
Yes!
Outside, but if you removed his white chadar, you'd have caught his trickery. I've stood here and seen it all. How stealthily he went around spreading those colors. But in spite of that, will he remain as white as that?
Yes, Thakurda. Will it remain white like this?
আহা তোমার সঙ্গে প্রাণে প্রিয় আমার ওগো প্রিয় বড় managing the gates as usual.
But that trip should be over by now. Nobody is there. Everybody has left.
Well, now then let me go in.
You know what, Thakur? Amidst today's festivities, I could not help feeling that Raja will give me grief again.
If you agree.
Yes, Thakur. He'll probably send me far away. I've been near him for long enough.
Then he'll make you collect the parijat flowers from across the thorny bushes. Do let me know about this difficult adventure.
As if you already don't know. You've treaded all the paths with the Raja. It's we who have to struggle to find way when he suddenly sets new directions. केवल तुम्ही की गो एमनी भावे रंगे मोरे तले जावे
কেবল তুমি কি গো এমনি ভাবে রঙে মোরে পালিয়ে যাবে তুমি সাধ করে নাথ ধরাবে আমারও প্রাণ পক্ষে নিও। এই হৃদ কমলে রাঙা রেণু রাঙাবে ওই উত্তরে
তোমার সঙ্গে
What have you done? What have you done?
I don't know. I only wanted to set fire to the immediate vicinity of this garden, but I never knew that the fire would spread so fast in all directions. Quick! Show me a way out of this place. Come on!
I don't know.
What? You don't know?
I don't know the way out of here. I don't even see who has brought us here.
What? You said you belong to this place. You must be knowing a way out.
I've never been to this private garden of the royal palace.
I do not understand anything. You have to show me a way out, or I'll cut you into two.
Then my life will only come out, O king, but not the way out of here.
Then why? Why were you announcing yourself as the king of this place? Why?
I'm not the king. I'm not the king. Where is my king? Protect me. I'm a sinner. Save me. I'm not the king. I'm a rebel. Punish me, but save me.
Shut up!
I'm not the king.
Shut up! What is the use of shouting and screaming in such emptiness? Instead, let us find a way out. Come on.
No. I'm going to lie here. Whatever happens to me, I'm not going anywhere. No.
That will not be. If I have to burn and die, I will not leave you. I'll take you along with me. Come on.
No.
Come on, you idiot. Come on.
My king! My king! My king, save me! We're surrounded by fire. Please, my king, save me.
Where is my king? I'm not the king. I'm not the king.
No, not the king. You are not the king. You're not the king. Not the king.
No, I'm not the king. I'm an imposter. I'm a sinner. Let my deceit be reduced to the dust. I'm not the king.
Enough of talking. Come on. Come on. More.
Not the king.
that way. Your palace is surrounded by fire on all sides. Do not enter inside it.
Come! Where? Right through this fire! What? Trust the fire! It is more trustable than the person you entrusted!
But where is my king?
The king is everywhere in the fire! He will purify the gold! Come!
Are you serious?
Follow me! Just follow me! I know the
You
way!
must be mad. Let me go.
Don't be frightened. You've nothing to fear now. The fire will never reach here.
Fear. Fear I have none. But the shame that has followed me and engulfed me like the fire. It has turned my face, my eyes, my whole heart red.
This burning will take time to heal.
No, it will never heal. It will never, never heal.
Do not be disheartened, Queen. Your longing at least has been fulfilled. You were able to see me inside that fire.
Did I want to see you in such utter destruction? I don't even remember what I saw, but my heart still shudders.
What did you see, Queen?
It was terrible. It was dreadful. Even now I'm so frightened when I think of you. Dark. You are dark. As dark as the skies in which a comet has arisen. As dark as the clouds in a tempest. As dark as the shoreless oceans.
But I told you this at the very beginning. Whenever anyone who is not ready from before sees me all of a sudden, he is not able to bear me. He thinks I am calamitous, a disaster, and he wants to run away from me. How many times have I seen this? That is why, to protect you from that dread, I had wanted to make myself known to you only gradually, bit by bit.
But now that sin has destroyed everything, I cannot imagine how I can ever come to know you in that way.
It will happen, my queen. It will. This dark, seeing which your heart has shuddered today, with this very dark will your heart be soothed one day. Otherwise, what is the purpose of my love?
It has engulfed my eyes, and my dreams sparkle all the time with it. There, I have confessed everything to you. Now punish me.
The process of that punishment has begun.
If you do not give me up, it is I who will leave you.
Try it. Make as much effort as you can.
I do not have to make any effort. I cannot tolerate you. I'm angry with you. Why did you do this to me? Why did people say that you are handsome? You are dark. So dark that I can never like you. I have now seen what I love. One who is as soft as cream, as tender as shirish flowers, as beautiful as a butterfly.
That is as false as a mirage, as empty as a bubble.
Let that be, but I cannot stand you. I just have to leave this place. Any union with you is impossible from my side. Such an union would be false. It would be hypocritical, because my heart is elsewhere.
Won't you make any effort at all?
I've tried since yesterday. I have tried. But the more effort I make, more does my heart rebel. I am unchaste. I am impure. This guilt will never leave me and will continue to hurt me if I'm with you. That is why I have to go far away, so far away where I can't even think about you.
Very well then. Go away. As far away as you can.
But since you do not restrain me, I'm reluctant to go. Why don't you grasp me by my hair and pull me back? Why don't you beat me? Beat me, please beat me. Oh King, you do not tell anything. That is why it makes it more unbearable.
But who's told you that I'm not telling you anything?
Not in this way. Not in this way. Scream and shout and tell me. Roar like the thunder and tell me. Drown out every sound in my ears and tell me. Do not release me so easily, my king. Do not let me go.
Release you I will, but why should I let you go?
You will not let me go, but I shall certainly go.
Very well then, go.
Only resulted in a blaze that conflagrated her from inside. She now leaves her Raja and the palace. Vikram arrests Sudarshana's father in order to capture her, but she's nowhere to be found. All the foreign kings now become party to a confusing battle. But then all of a sudden something happens that stuns and humbles the challenger and disbeliever Vikram. What's the final part of the play, which is a journey called life.
to us was like a Kaliyug's Ramayana. God knows from where entered a 10-headed Ravana and suddenly enacted a Lanka Khanda.
Winds of war blowing all around. And on one side, no one knows where the queen has vanished to.
And our father, the king, has become a captive.
What? Really?
Yes, he has become a captive. Also, who is fighting that war? That too is also not at all clear. Whom should we
All
go
right.
to?
Let's go to Dhananjay's.
Right.
He has all the news.
Yes.
Come on.
All right, let's
All
go,
right,
let's go.
Let's go.
Once I was considered to be lucky. Today my misfortune brought me out on the streets.
But my queen, as long as you don't go back to your Raja, the streets will be your friends.
Silence! Silence! Do not even say a word about him.
But you're going back to him.
No! Never! Never!
Whom are you angry with, my lady?
I do not even want to pronounce his name.
Okay, don't pronounce. His patience will endure.
I am here, out on the streets, and he's not with me.
He's everywhere, wherever you go.
Not once did he forbid me. Now why don't you say anything? How strangely your Raja behaves.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows that my Raja is ruthless and unshakable.
Then why do you pray to him all the time?
Let him remain thus, as unshakable as the mountains. Let my sorrows be mine. Let the ruthless triumph. তুমি বসে থাকতে দেবে না যে দিবানিশি হয়তো বাজে পরাণ মাঝে এমন কঠিন সুর ওগো আমার প্রাণের ঠাকুর ওগো আমার তোমার প্রেম তোমারে এমন করে করেছে নিষ্ঠুর
Who are you?
I'm a sentry of the city's royal palace.
Tell me quickly, what is the news from there?
The king has been imprisoned.
Who has been imprisoned?
Your father.
My father. Who has imprisoned him?
It's King Bikram.
King Vikram? Raja, I had come out prepared to suffer. Why did you spread my miseries all around? What harm has my father done to you? Surangama, if your Raja really had so much strength, would he have remained so unperturbed now?
Why ask me? Do I have the power to answer on his behalf? When he'll answer, you do it in such a way that nothing will remain unclear.
Raja, if you had come to protect my father, your fame would have only increased, not lessened.
Where are you going?
to the camp of King Vikram. Let him take me captive and release my father. I will stoop as low as I can. Let me see if that shakes your Raja's throne.
Someone said that Sudarshana's father has been taken as a prisoner and she deceived us and took that road. What is the use of taking Sudarshana's father as the prisoner of war if she deceives us and flees like this? What?
King, suppose she has really run away, then our danger has passed. Now please stop, forbear.
Why do you say so? Why?
Because it is taking unnecessary risk.
Or else what is the pleasure of undertaking any work in life?
You may not be afraid of Sudarshana's father,
But if we start getting frightened of this bud, it will be very difficult for us to survive in this world.
Oh King, suppose you did fly out that butt from out of your heart, and it suddenly appears from outside. Just try and remember. Just try and remember what calamity had happened in that garden. How well you had safeguarded the ins and outs of the palace. And yet that butt had barged in from nowhere and assumed the form of that fire.
And Vikram!
Yes?
Vikram, I have searched all the inner chambers of the palace, but I could find no sign of her. That astrologer who predicted that our journey would be auspicious, he has certainly been proved wrong. But maybe not finding is more auspicious than finding.
Vijay, why are you speaking like somebody so indifferent? Why? Why?
Woman, what is this? Is this an earthquake?
Yes! Yes, the earth is shaking! But because of that, we will not allow our feet to shake! We will not allow our feet to shake. But this is bad omen. No omen is a bad omen if there is no fear along with it.
I do not fear any foe that is visible. But who can fight an invisible foe?
But the invisible is visible now, Vasu. So war with him might as well be fought. A war with him.
My king, nearly all the soldiers have fled.
What? See that? Why?
I mean, they are suddenly panic-stricken with already risen.
Okay.
We are not able to keep them in the battlefield.
Okay. You go. I'll go and bring them back. You go. You go. I can accept defeat only after a battle. But before a battle, Vikram Bahu never accepts.
Vikram! Do not take me, Krishna! The war has ended even before it had begun. How can we fight a battle with our own armies fighting each other scattered all over the countryside? Despite my best efforts, I could not anyhow make Vikram return. He is drunk with the craze for self-destruction. As soon as I reached the battlefield, someone told me that he was hit in the chest. What happened to him after that? Nobody knows. What I cannot understand is we had taken so many days to organize all this, and with so much pomp. And then, in the final moment, it all happened in a flash, without even a chance of it being understood. Just like with a single glance of the morning sun, all the stars of the night get extinguished. Let us go. Where to? To to surrender. To surrender or to flee.
It would be far easier to surrender than to flee. Let us go.
Hey friends, so many kings have got together and started this war that I thought that we will have a lot of entertainment. But suddenly, out of nowhere, so much happened that it was so confused. Didn't you notice how much confusion was there within their own selves? How no one could believe the other.
Right you are. And now you know even their counsel was not proper. Some wanted to move ahead, others to move backward. Some went this way and some the other. Now, tell me, could that be called a battle?
No, not at all.
But the one who had really fought was King Vikram.
Yes.
And you must admit that.
Yes, you must admit that.
Who, even after having lost, did not want to lose.
Yes.
In the end, a weapon had hit him in his chest.
But he was unable to know that he was actually losing in every step. Every step was taken.
And no one even knows when the other kings ran away deserting him.
I heard Vikram did not die.
What?
No. But what do you think of the judgment about Vikram? Yes?
I heard the judge just let him take just right off his throne. And then you know what happened?
What?
He was crowned by his own hands.
Crowned?
Yes.
But I couldn't understand this at all. The judgment does not sound somehow befitting.
Why?
Yes, that is indeed so. Whatever offense there is has been committed by this Vikram.
Yes. Right.
Had I been the judge, would I have left him alive? Not a sign would remain of him.
What can I say? I haven't seen the judge, and can his intelligence be seen?
Do they really possess anything called intelligence? In this case, there was only a whim, and no one is there to say anything.
Whatever you say, my friend, if the burden of administration had fallen upon our shoulders, we could have run it much better than this. What do you say?
There's no doubt about that.
regards and blessing.
What are you doing? I don't expect reverence from anyone. Everyone is my friend.
Then I am your friend too. Please, please give me some good news. When will my Raja come and fetch me?
Well, that is a very difficult question to answer. I don't quite understand the intentions of my friend, so what am I to say about it? The battle, of course, is over, but I have no clue as to where he is.
So he's left?
Not that I can hear any stir anywhere.
So he's gone away. What a friend you have indeed.
That is why people blame him and also doubt him. But my Raja doesn't even mind.
So he's gone away. Oh my. How rigid he is, how very rigid, like a stone, so hard and adamant. I've tried to melt him with all my heart, but he doesn't melt at all. Thakurda, how can you have such a friend?
Because I've understood him. I've known him through happiness and sorrows. And today, he can't make me weep anymore.
Will he not allow me to come to know him that way too?
Yes, he certainly will. Or else, why is he making you suffer so much? He'll let you go only if you have understood him completely. He is not an ordinary person.
All right then. I'll see how cruel he is. I'll just sit by the side of this road. I will not move an inch. Let me see how long he can avoid me.
Sudarshana, you are young. You can afford to be obstinate and lie here for ages. But for me, even a moment gone is a loss. So, whether I'll find him or not, I must go and search for him. Amitar lagi pot chele achi pothe je janmasha amar shakol niye boshe achi
I don't want him. I don't want him at all. Surangam, I don't want your Raja anymore. Why did he come to fight this battle? Not for me. Is it to show how strong he is?
If that was what he wanted to show, he would have done that in such a way that no doubt would have remained in anybody's life. But he hasn't done it, has he?
Go away, just go away. I can't bear to hear what you say. Your Raja has made me stoop so low. And yet is he satisfied? He's abandoned me in front of the whole world and left.
What is this? King Vikram. You are out on the road.
It is your king who has brought me out on the road, Thakurda.
That indeed is his nature.
But Thakurda, since then there is no trace of him.
That too is one of his jests.
But for how long, Thakurta? How long is he going to avoid me like this, Thakurta? In the past, when I had not wanted to accept his defeat anyhow, I did not want to accept that he was the king. He stormed in from nowhere like a nor'wester, and he broke and flew away my flags and pennants and brought about my downfall. And now, Thakurta, when I want to accept defeat, I want to accept that he is the king. I can't find him, Thakurta. He is not to be found anymore, Thakurta.
Let that be. However great a king he may be, he will certainly be defeated by this gesture of accepting defeat. But, oh king, why are you out at night?
I couldn't get myself out of this little shame, Thakurta. What will the people say? What will they say if they see the queen? What will they say? What will they say if they see me out on the road with this crown on the train, searching for him, looking for his temple? What will they say?
You are right. People are like that. They laugh at things that should bring tears to the eyes.
But Thakurta, you too are on the road.
I too am waiting for destruction. আমি তার লাগি পথ চেয়ে আছি, পথে যে জন আশা, আমার সকল নিয়ে বসে আছি সর্বনাশের আশায়।
Thakurta, what is the point in surrendering to someone who himself would never give in?
Then you set yourself free while surrendering. যে জন দেয় না দেখা, যায় যে দেখে ভালোবাসে, আমার মন মজেছে সেই গভীরে, মন মজেছে সেই গভীরে, গোপন ভালোবাসায় আমার মন মজেছে সেই গভীরে।
The one who doesn't show himself, but sees and loves, remaining hidden. My heart is immersed in the depths of his love. My heart is immersed in the depths of his love. My heart is immersed in the depths of his love. Thakurta! Thakurta! Thakurta!
relief. My pride, it had been so rigid, no way did it want to melt. However much I may try to make my heart excel, that why should my king come to me? It is I who should go to him. All night long I've lain on the road, rolling in the dust and weeping. Yet you would not believe it, that amidst all this, I heard his veena playing somewhere. How can someone so cruel play such heart-melting notes? The world has only seen my disrespect from far. But other than my heart, no one heard the notes of that mystifying night. Did you hear the Veena Surangama? Or was it just a dream of mine?
My queen, I've been near you for so long, only to hear that tune, which melts all vanity.
Surangama, it is his wish that has prevailed. He desisted only after bringing me out on the road. When I meet him, I'll tell him, it is I who has come back. I have come shedding tears on and on, navigating difficult paths on and on. That bride I shall not ever leave.
But even that little pride will not remain, because actually he had come before you. Or else, who would have the strength to bring you out on the road?
Just see, who is that? In the darkness, so late in the night, I see another person has come out on foot.
My queen, that is King Vikram.
The King Vikram?
Yes. Don't be afraid.
Afraid? Why should I be afraid? I'm not afraid anymore.
I can see. Oh, Queen, I can see you are searching him too. I understand you are the traveler of the same path. But Queen, please don't be afraid of me anymore.
This is all for the good, O King Vikram. It is so right that both of us should return to him together. I had come in contact with you the day I left my home and was coming out. Who could have thought that today when I'm returning to my home, that contact would become so auspicious?
Queen, it doesn't quite suit you. I mean, you on road, on your feet. If you permit me, I can arrange for a chariot right now.
No, please don't even utter such a word. My coming out will only become meaningful if I return to him, treading on the dust of the same path on which I had come so far away from him. You would be depriving me if you were to take me back on a chariot.
But King, you too are in the dust today. I've never seen anybody's horses or elephants or chariots along this road.
Back in my palace, I had only gold and silver to step on.
break that curse of my fate by walking on his dust.
And every step I take today, I come closer to my king. I unite myself to my king, the king of soil and dust.
Who could have ever known such wonderful pleasure?
Look towards the east. The dawn is breaking. It will not be long now. The golden pinnacles of his palace can be seen.
Dawn is breaking at last. It's dawn, my dear.
I have returned, Thakurda. I have returned with your blessings.
But have you seen, have you noticed the ways of our Raja? There is no chariot, no music, no celebration.
Who says there is no celebration? Look at the sky, so totally reddened, there replete with the smell of flowers.
Let that be. Let our Raja be cruel, but we cannot be as hard as him. It pains us so to see that you are returning to the royal palace, so humbly dressed. Wait a minute. I'll just go and get your queen's dress.
No, Thakurda, please, no. He has made me leave the dress. He has made me wear a maid's dress in front of the whole world. I'm saved. You see, I'm saved. I'm his maid today, Thakurda. Of all those who are his, I'm the lowest of them all.
But the enemies would look at this condition of yours and ridicule you and laugh at you. That will be totally intolerable for us.
Let them laugh forever. Let them throw dust on my body. Today, in this loving tryst, that dust will only beautify me.
To that, nothing more can be added. Let the last part of our spring festival continue. Let the pollens be. Now, let dust be blown in the southern winds. Together, we'll go to our Lord today, grayed by dust. And when we reach there, you'll find that his body too is covered with dust. Does anyone leave him alone? Whoever can covers him with fistfuls of dust.
Thakurda, I beg of you. Please don't leave me alone in your game of dust. Please. I want to make this royal dress of mine so dusty that it shall never be recognized anymore. Thakurda, please.
Now, it cannot be any more delayed. Here, where you have come down to, whatever false vanity you had has all been destroyed. Now, the true colors will return instantly. Look at our queen. She was very angry with herself and thought that by discarding her jewels, she would disgrace the beauty that enchants the world. But with that blows of insult, that beauty has blossomed even more, as if nothing of that beauty is concealed at all. My Raja supposedly have no relationship with forms. Yet, that is why he loves this variety of forms. These beauteous forms are the jewels that adorn his chest. This beauty has today discarded its garb of vanity. Now my soul is pining patiently to hear the music of the veena that must have been playing in my Raja's room by now.
Look, the sun has come out.
My lord, the love which you have snatched away from me, please, never return it to me again. Give me the right to serve.
Will you be able to endure me?
I will, my lord, I will. I wanted to see you in my pleasure gardens, in my queen's chamber, and that is why I found you so ugly. They're the lowest of the slaves of your slaves look more beautiful than you. But the wish to see you in that form has now completely disappeared. You're not handsome, my lord. You're not handsome. You were unparalleled.
That parallel exists within you yourself, O Queen.
Even if that is so, even that is unparalleled. Because within me exists just your love. So in me you see your own image reflected in that love. That is not mine at all. It is yours.
There, I have opened all the doors of this dark room fully today. The game of this place is over. Come, now come with me. Come out now, into the open, into light.
But before we go, let me bow to my King of Darkness, my merciless, my terrible, my cruel Lord, one last time.
So
তোমার